Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is early October 1942 in the Pacific Theater. Yes, sir, we are returning back to the war. Back to where things are heating up around Hawaii. Not only Hawaii, but the Philippines as well. Okay, so what am I referring to? Well, so I think the British are trying to distract me while I'm making a move on the Americans. Let's see, Okay, so what? Okay, so yes, the British are making a move, trying to completely take back the island of Borneo. Yeah, they captured a few workers here. They're making a move, moving up. So yeah, they killed my armored regiment. They killed my tank here. Oh, of course they bombarded it with their massive navy here. Okay. Yeah, killed a few people. So we got some interception, some dogfighting. Looks like they have the upper hands because they did 80% damage. We did 40. Collateral damage. No one likes to see that. Well, I don't like to see that. Yeah, so just a bunch of collateral damage. I think I just moved some more. Well, I guess I need to move more fighters over here. Oh, they're moving over here as well. Uh-oh. Let's see. They killed my flak. Yeah, so they killed my, they killed the infantry here. Yeah, so their navy is, unstoppable at the moment because my navy is over in Hawaii. They even took the city of Manila from the Philippines. So, yes, this is what I mean by things are heating up in the Philippines. They killed my paratrooper here, of course. That was a, if you guys watched my last video, that was a bit of a boondoggle. Yes, they're still killing my guy here. Unfortunately, yeah, he's just gonna have to go out pillaging. I was shot down here. Yeah, not great. I think I just moved more fighters over here, so hopefully we can control the skies a little bit more. The worst thing that happens was they took up my whaling boat here. Fishing boat here, fishing boat here. And what I guess happened, I didn't realize it. I guess that was this whaling boat over here was my last source of whale, so that made a lot of my cities angry. Yeah, so that's giving 2 happiness with the market. We can look around and see, well, at least Tokyo and Osaka are angry, and, well, multiple cities have an anger problem going on now. So, the good news is there's a whaling, what is that, luxury. So where's all my whaling? I still have one here, right? They took that out. So I must have not. Well, I mean, you know, they take out one here, they take out one there. Boom. Before I know it, I've lost all my whales, and I'm suffering anger. So that's actually got to be fixed right away. Let me see. We're going to make a whaling boat right here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's that. So it actually solves that issue right away. Looks like all our cities... I mean, we're still at the happiness cap. Well... see. Okay, I mean, these are all Chinese cities, so they're going to be obviously experiencing some angerness problems. But, yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. I cannot let that happen again. So there's another whale here. You're still angry. Anyways, yes. Was that everything? We took out the fishing. Yeah, they're really... I really do not have a naval presence at all in the area, so I'm realizing that the British can really just sail up and really do a number on me. I think I have very few. I had a destroyer down here, but that's actually escorting the transport somewhere. Yeah, okay, so fishing boat, making a move here, making a move here. So the British are trying to be aggressive while I am focusing on the Americans in Hawaii. Where are you going? Anyways, that is that. I only have one destroyer in Japan now, right? I have 2. I've got this guy as well. So this destroyer, I'm going to have you heal. Gonna have my maritime do some recon. I'm gonna have you come down here. And this destroyer, so they're obviously... I have this one over here to kind of guard the Tokyo and Osaka fishing boats. I'm going to have to send you down south, I believe. Because I need to also watch the waters around Shanghai, evidently. Wonder where you are. We'll take out both of these. Where are you? So we're looking for that submarine. Moving one tile at a time. Is he going to come back up north? Don't know where he went. Maybe he's down here. Maybe I'll just have you end your turn like on this fishing boat, just to protect it. Okay, I want to do all my workers move at the end, because that's kind of like the less exciting stuff. Okay, I did move him here. And I think I moved this guy here to kind of keep an eye on Midway, I believe. Because these guys, I can keep an eye on Pearl Harbor. So I'm going to send you off to Midway. Peek around here. What's going on here? What do we got? Just a bunch of GIs and a couple of patrol aircraft. Not a lot. I'm going to move my fleet here in a second. Let me do a few more recon missions just to scout around. I don't think they're down here. I think I would know if they were down here. Okay. So, let me see. I am moving this guy back. Or this, I'm moving this light carrier to join my bigger fleet. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Why is that? Why are these units not damaged? Did they take it at the start of their turn? Only the artillery's damaged. That is curious. Not great. I mean, that's not enough. I mean, are they going to have bombing raids come and start bombing me? Or is their navy going to show up and start hitting me? All that, I don't know. But I mean, I don't think this is going to be enough to... Well, with enough bombardment, eventually will. But they only have 2 artillery, so... Anyways. Nothing I can really do about this at the moment. We're going all out on Hawaii, aren't we? We have 2 transports with our 2 Marines. We have this guy with another transport coming in. Don't think he can reach... Yeah, he can't even reach Pearl Harbor. I think my bet's probably going to be to bring him down here somewhere. Okay. Let's do a quick couple of scouting missions. Yeah, so let's use you. Looks like they did move some planes over here. The TBD Devastator. Yeah, I mean, we obviously still have 6 very trained Zeros on our carriers. And I don't think they brought enough people up here. What about the island of Hilo? Yeah, nothing on the island of Hilo. I think, so like, a lot less defenses here. We're going to move on to the big island. Yeah, hold on. This guy, you can't land. I would love to land on here and just take out that guy. Okay. We're going to move. Like, so, the thing is, when I set myself on a plan, I just have to, like, go for it. I can't be second-guessing myself. I know the British are trying to distract me. It would just be a big mistake, in my opinion, if I were to get all the way over here next to Hawaii, be so close, and just, like, not make the move I was intending to do. I would just be... I don't know if that's a mistake on my part to have that idea, but I can... I don't know. I am afraid of this British fleet and it finding its way up to the mainland of Japan in the not-too-distant future. But here we are, next to Hawaii. We got to make this move now. Like, yeah. Okay, so the die has been cast. Maybe I can take this city of Hilo and then head back and confront the Commonwealth Navy. We'll see. We'll see how things happen this turn and the next turn and all that. Okay. Here we go. We are moving out. Oh, just to be safe, let me scout ahead with a destroyer. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so garrison, a GI, and an artillery. So the artillery is probably going to be still alive, and he's going to be able to counter-attack me, but that's not going to do a lot of damage with all, with all that we got going on here. Yeah, you know what? Let me bombard the island. Let's do it. They're like toast here, man. They're toast. I wonder if I shouldn't have come over here and bombarded Pearl Harbor. Nah, I mean, no. Just because, like, there's flak over Pearl Harbor, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. So what are we looking at for the Marines? 97. That's already, like, a guaranteed win. So what do I do with my dive bombers? I could just blow up this fort. And I think that would just chase him out of this fort into the nearest city. Which I don't know. 1, 2, 3. It could be either one of these cities. He's got no fighters. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Anyways, I want to do some recon with my dive bombers over here. So, how far can we get? We can get out 10 movement spaces. So let's go out 10. 1, 2, 3. Look at this guy. They're so funny to watch when they do that. Okay. Okay. So I think for the dive bombers... Yeah, I'm not hitting Pearl Harbor at all. Too many flak. Too much flak there. They can each only intercept once, but I don't want to get intercepted 4 times, potentially. Let me see. Destroyer has 1 less movement. Alright. Let's scout around. Hold on, we got 1 more movement? Yeah, 1 more movement. So let's get out here 1 more. I want to see a random American ship somewhere. Because I want to be able to hit them with all my dive bombers. I have a feeling they don't have any ships out here, though. Okay. What about down here? Okay. Because I think my dive bombers are much better served doing recon missions rather than hurting these guys just a little bit more. But then again, I mean, I think we're safe. Like, how many tiles away is, like, let's see, San Francisco from Pearl Harbor? I'm going to count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Like, it's just outside of range, it looks like. So I think I should be, like, safe here. And that's, like, of course, battleships also have less movement. So I'd really only be concerned about destroyers coming in at that point from San Francisco. Or I guess LA also. I don't know. I think maybe I'll just go ahead and do the dive bombers and attack their units. Because I want these guys to take as minimal damage as possible. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do it. Alright. Well, these guys... Oh, they're maxed out. Okay. How about that? Okay, we'll do a little bit more recon. Okay, let's come on back. Come on back. Alright, Marines, here we go. Okay, he was not even hurt at all. What about this guy? Not hurt at all. Beautiful. So the island, the big island, Hilo, should fall next turn. Which, I am excited to see that. That is a propaganda victory if there ever was one. Where's our other transport? Yeah, so we have a couple destroyers, another transport, and a battleship. I'm going to leave you right here. Perfect. So next turn, we can hit, I don't know, maybe I'll land and take this fort next turn. Alright, interesting. So I wonder if this Gambit's going to pull off. I'm interested to see what the Commonwealth pull off, because unfortunately, yes, I haven't left too many defenders in a lot of these, why are you not working on mine? A lot of these cities. Alright. And also I made one more mistake. I had cavalry units here. I should have had one cavalry unit come and sit on this tile, so I could pillage the road and run off, but I did not do that. So now I have to sit here on this tile one more turn. I think I only have one medic here. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna move this medic onto this stack with this guy. Just these two guys. I'm moving the medic here to help these guys heal a little bit more. 3 turns isn't bad in enemy territory. I know it's not going to be 3 turns because we're taking damage from the jungle and it doesn't count for that. But anyways, yes, not bad. Have the flak do that. All right. So now I don't have to worry about them really rushing this city. Except for maybe a tank unit. I guess they have a mobility. But I can deal with potential tank units. So we'll skip our turn and come back here next turn. I'm kind of waiting for reinforcements to show up from the north. And at that point, I'm going to really just march into China. Perhaps from a 2-front. From the north over here. And I might send some of these guys down here to Rangoon. But so this is just me buying some time and hedging myself against a potential counterattack. So skip your turn. Cavalry units, you know, I think I'm going to actually send the cavalry units up north, because that huge Chinese stack that we spent last turn bombing, they were right here, right? Remember last turn? They were on this farm tile. They moved themselves down here. Which is interesting. I guess the AI is thinking I'm threatening them with this stack, which I am. I was trying to take this city Bayou very quickly. And Bayou is their capital, so I think that's probably what the AI was thinking. But the point is, they left this city pretty wide open. There's even a British bomber here, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chinese infantry. There are no defenses here in Chengdu. That's a bit of a blunder, because I think we can probably just take Chengdu this turn. So let me see about that. Let me see about that. We can take out that British bomber as well. So this is like, from what I understand, this is pretty much the bulk of the Chinese forces, other than like a small garrison in each of the cities. So if we take this out, we have we have free reign to just take over the rest of China. Of course, we still have the communists who are sitting with a good stack of units here, but I don't know. They're kind of just sitting there, which I'm not complaining about. I would like to take them out eventually. Remember, they were actually my first target at the beginning of the war, before I realized I was outnumbered and I had to pull back. That was embarrassing. But we are coming back from a different direction this time. Anyways, I think my artillery... We have so many... No, okay, so my artillery needs to be used on the city of Chengdu in order to take it. And I'm going to continue to use my bombers to hit this stack, because I need to keep this stack, like... I can't exactly hit it too much, except from some cavalry units here. But I need to weaken this stack as fast as possible. So the artillery, let's do this first. Let's take out Chengdu. And yeah, we're looking at 99.2%. Chengdu is going to fall right now, so let's do that. I think, yeah, let's just march into it. This is, we're about to take out the British bomber. Okay, who do we want to take it? Because all these guys also need to heal. I have a couple medics here, but I don't think I want to send everyone into Chengdu. I'll send you in to take the city. Took out that British bomber. Excellent. All these cultural control. We just... Okay, yeah. The Chinese have a lot of culture in all these tiles, which is understandable. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think these guys all need to heal. But of course, looks like a lot of these guys can heal in one turn. This guy's a medic. And I don't exactly know how many forces the Chinese have in each of these cities. I think... I'll just have to send everyone right here. Because we have a few... I'll keep one more here. So we have a few fully, or close to full health people on this hill tile, plus 25% chance, or plus 25% defense. Which should be good. Because this is their main force, I'm guessing. And we're about to hit it again. And I think this will be enough people to be able to defend themselves against the Chinese. I'm guessing they're not about to launch a huge human wave attack at this city. Because I know my forces here actually don't have a ton of health. They're all at 70, 75% health. So I am a little bit exposed here. But I'm not... I guess I'm banking on the AI not being intelligent enough to push that. So that's what I'm doing here. You know, instead of having you heal, I'm actually going to have you do a quick recon mission. I think right here. So 3 infantry. That's what I'm expecting more or less in these cities as well. I kind of did that here because there's a few railroads. There's also railroads here. But there's no railroads connecting over here. So I just need to figure out Lanchow. I don't think I have a bomber over here. Well, yeah, I have one bomber here. So let me do a recon mission onto Lanchow. Just 2 infantry and an American B-17, and 2 infantry. Yeah, so as I said earlier, this stack is pretty much the bulk of the Chinese military at this point. So even if the Chinese do have a big stack here, they don't have any railroads, so I am not worried about a counterattack here in Chengdu. Alright. We're going to hit this Chinese stack hard. We are pushing hard against the Chinese. I hope the Americans or British don't have a fighter up in the air. Good. They have a B-25. They have a couple of American bombers here. Why don't they send fighters to China? I am bombing the hell out of the Chinese. If they had a couple of fighters, they would be able to contest me big time. But yeah. Remember when the Chinese had like 2 fighters in like one of these cities that I was about to take and they moved 2 fighters there? That was a blunder. Yeah, the AI is not AI in China has made a few mistakes, and I'm definitely taking advantage of that. I got more bombers somewhere. Yeah, lie here. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Am I maxed out at... Collateral damage is max 50%. So it looks like a large... Well, there's still plenty of people above 7 health. So let me hit them again. Well... So I do also want to start hitting defenses for this city. Okay. Yeah, let's bomb this a little bit more. Because 7 is like hitting them to 7 strength is the max amount of damage I can pretty much do. And I'm still trying to do it. Collateral damage 1 unit. I'm not trying to do collateral damage to 1 unit. I'm trying to do collateral damage to 7 units. Like, they can inflict it to like 5 units, I think. So I think I'm not... What I'm trying to say is I'm not taking advantage of how much damage I could be doing by hitting that stack. Because they're already pretty bomb to hell as it is. Where are we at? This guy? Doesn't say how many units. I thought it normally says how many units it can cause collateral damage to. I think it's 5, because that just said 1. So I don't think I want to attack that stack anymore. So let's hit them with these tanks, I think. Because, as I said before, they all have Guerrilla 2 and City Garrison. So if I let them get into the city, they're going to be even more of a challenge to pull it to hit. So let's just hit them with the cavalry. Okay, we lost 1 cavalry, but that was okay. Bad turn for China. We are hitting them hard here. Of course, they can counterattack. What the hell do I do if they counterattack? We have 3 tanks. 1 is strength 25. Like, I think they would just lose. I mean, I don't mind losing 3 tanks if they take 12 units to kill them. Yeah, okay. Where are my bombers? I got a couple more bombers. So we got this guy here. There are like 3... I'm going to guess these guys are going to come into the city of Bayou, so I might as well start hitting their defenses. They have a P-38 somewhere. Where? Where is the P-38? With a range of 13... Wow, really? He could be anywhere. He's probably over here in Burma. I don't like how much damage did he do to me? 40. That's not a ton, but that's more... I mean, I don't want to get intercepted at all. So, how many more bombers do I have? Damn. Because I was hoping on bombers being able to take out defenses here completely. Because I don't have artillery units moving over here. Okay, so all these fighters, they're being put on interception. You can just heal. You can intercept. Is that all my bombers? I could have swore I had maybe like another... I have this guy. Gonna do it again. Okay, so I guess I just have one lightning. Is that really all my bombers? I didn't think I used that many. I thought I had a ton. Maybe I overestimated how many I have. Anyways, if I see more, I guess I'll use them. Alright, cavalry. I think I'm going to come position these guys right here across the river. So they have to deal with the amphibious assault if they want to attack me. Come here. This cavalry, you can come over here. Yeah, these guys are all... They need some healing. I left a couple medics here. The garrison, most notably. So you're gonna heal. This guy's full health. We get the medic promotion. I'll just send you, I think, to... I don't know. I think I think I need to set out a bit of a detachment over to Bayou to secure that city. Because with all these people going over there, the skies above being possibly contested by the Americans, I don't know if they have more fighters arriving. Yeah. So let me load up. So this garrison, yeah, you can sit here. This guy, I'm not fighting that guy on the hill, but I want to march, I think, some people from Chungking. Because remember, there's no railroads over here. So I'm not really expecting that... They can't, like, sprint and do a counterattack. I'm going to be able to see a counterattack coming. Not that they have the manpower to do it anyways. They are running out of people. But, of course, they still have the stack here. So they could come attack me in Chungking if they chose to. So I don't think I can actually depart from this city just yet. Yeah, not yet. Damn, I need more people here. Maybe I should be drafting. We got a tank here, nice. A couple garrisons. Right. Send you here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have these guys keep their turn. Have you come over here. You know, if they want to sacrifice a bunch of people to hit these lone units on these hills, be my guest. I'm inviting them to do that. Send you over here to get your healing in. Is he building railroads? I hope my vassal here is building railroads. I would really appreciate that, because it looks like that's what he's doing. He's building roads. I don't think he actually has... Okay, well, let me give you this. Because I think you actually need coal. I think it's coal or oil. And I don't think my vassal has either of them. But I have 11 coal. I know it's going to hurt me a little bit. But he's got a number of workers around. He's got 2 workers, right? I might just give him coal just so he can, he's got 2 workers. Is that worth it? Because that's taking away science and commerce from me. I don't think that's worth it. No, I'm not going to do that. Coal's too valuable. I don't want to lose out on more commerce and science. Just so we can help build a railroad. Sorry, Siam. Alright, I'm going to have you... Yeah, so this is going to be enough to hold the Burmese front for now. All reinforcements coming to this general area, I'm going to have them focus on the city of Bayou to take out this Chinese force. Once that's done, then I'm going to swoop down here into Burma, with this force kind of more relocating to the south to take Rangoon, a two-pronged assault. And meanwhile, I'll just have additional reinforcements and this stack, more or less, be wiping up the rest of the Chinese cities. There is oil here. Maybe I should be actually making a bit of a beeline for Darwin. So, but let me heal first. Cavalry. I'm going to send all my cavalry actually up to Bayou, because why not? Because they got 2 movement. Might as well put them to use up there. Not onto the jungle tile. Interception. City defense. Yep. Yeah, I need roads over here, Ty. Or Siam. Alright. Let's get a railroad put on this tile. Boom. I need one more worker over here so I can build 2 railroads in one turn. So let's do that. A lot of artillery. Where do these guys come from? I have a lot of artillery. What the hell? Yeah, things are heating up. Okay. Kind of having you do your recon missions there. Yeah, I mean, there's a good force here. But if you saw how much artillery I have. If I come at them with like this stack here, I can take the city of Rangoon. But I can't give up this city just yet. But maybe I'll station these guys like over here, just to kind of make them a little bit paranoid. I'll keep the flak over here to keep them from being hit. But like all these guys, I'm gonna send them over here. Potentially help them like relocate people to the south. My artillery here. Keep them here. Just gonna sit in the city. Garrison, fortify. You keep taking me back to this marine. I'm trying to do other things. I do need to remember to do the airlift. Thank you for reminding me. Where do I want to airlift, though? Do I want to airlift a marine over here? I think I have another transport on its way, don't I? Somewhere I do, I thought. Right here. And this guy has amphibious. Okay, so I have 2 more transports with this cruiser heading east. How far can we get? Yeah, not far, damn it. I did make the comment that maybe I will have this destroyer escort them, didn't I? Because I want to get them there faster. And I am afraid of submarines. So I'm going to do that. I know. I'm leaving my home island very much exposed. Actually, I don't know if I can afford to do that. Where are my destroyers at? I only have 1. So he's like my only. I know I can't send him out. I can't send him out. I need to have 1 destroyer to protect the fishing boats around my island. That's a bridge too far. Okay, sorry. Damn it. We're just going to have to sit here and Marcus. Alright. Okay, so this Marine... maybe I'll, like, paratroop... I kind of just think this is, like, a lost cause, unfortunately. There's a great general infantry right here. Yeah, I don't think I can... There's anything I can do to hit that great general. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the naval units. Because I'd rather... Oh, collateral damage on naval units. That's incredibly OP, I think. Because now, you know, naval units need to sit in a city to heal. So that's kind of like... That's really pausing them. As opposed to, like, if I was just going to bombard the land units. That's how they were able to kick my ass over here with the artillery whenever I had my navy over here some turns ago. Yeah, so I think artillery is a little bit OP against sea units at the moment. And I don't know if it should do collateral damage to that extent. 8 units is crazy. Yeah, we're about to lose the whole island of Borneo. This sucks. This is bad. And there I am attacking Hawaii. He, like, what's he gonna do next? He can, like, really just have free reign. I guess I'm hoping I can take Pearl Harbor and come back fast enough to, like, fight him before things get too serious. But, you know, I don't know. Oh, I forgot about these bombers. Damn it. They're still P-38s. Oh, so this guy... Because... Guys, what I'm thinking, like, look how many fighters they have in the air. This dive bomber is not going to be able to hit this fleet without 0 support. And my only zeros are over here. So that's what I'm thinking about, like, this carrier kind of just needs to go and join my main fleet. 5 more movement. Okay. I'm just gonna have you end your turn. Yeah. Marine here. Come over here. Marine here. Yep, we're coming over here. Tank, Chinese infantry. Yes, we can all move up here. City attack. I think gunpowder units is the play, actually. A lot of gunpowder units. Like, the British have mostly British infantry here, and the Chinese have pretty much only Chinese infantry. So I think gunpowder units pinch is the play with him. Yeah, let's send you here. This garrison can move up. These infantry as well can move up. I'll keep 2 garrisons here, just to be safe, in case they try to make a move. They try anything funny. As for where I should drop in an additional airlift, still deciding. It's probably going to be this Marine. We have another Marine here. Yeah, we just need transports. I think I should airlift someone over here. That's probably my best play. I'll probably just airlift someone who's not super important. With a ton of promotions is what I mean. I don't want to airlift this guy with amphibious, for example. I'll like this guy with this infantry. I'll just give you city garrison and okay. Marine, yeah, you can wait patiently. I think I need to come get this whale. So next turn, I'm going to send this guy over here to get this whale. Because remember, the whale also gives a production. So let's do that. This transport's going back and forth with Shanghai. Boom. And then coming back here, let's pick up someone else. Yeah, another infantry. Where do I need garrisons? I guess in this city, but I'll send you to Chungking. Good, we're getting China pretty well developed. There was one or two cities that I wanted to pull out. I think actually a lot of cities I just want to pull out a lot of food. For example, this one. We're at the happiness cap, and there's a bunch of farms here. Yeah. I could definitely replace these like with workshops and such. But let me get the railroads up first. Any more railroads I need to do. Probably could get that coal improved. They keep bombing that. Let's get that railroad. Good, now our railroad is connected from this northern city down here as well. Good, nice. Mitsubishi. Good. Where do I want to send you? I think Pyongyang, right? We did make a military academy there. Yeah, I'll send you to here. Let's train another one because why not? Let's work a few less engineers. Grow a little bit. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna put workshops instead of these tiles as opposed to cottages. Slow down our growth a little bit. Watching that happiness cap. What else? Don't like starving here. I probably should make a merchant ship. But I don't know where that submarine went. I never found him. I'm gonna guess he kind of just got out of the area, and I'm probably safe to train him because I have that destroyer over there, anyways. A lot of commerce, like a lot of towns over here. I think we could probably put a quarry back here. I remember they were bombed at some point, but I think the American bombers, well, this B-17 is still in the area. But I think this B-17 has more important fish to fry at the moment, a.k.a. my massive army to the south. So I think we're safe to build this quarry and this coal mine again. Let's get this coal first. The coal, of course, is a corporation resource, giving me more commerce and science. Send you down here. All right, what do I do with you? Yeah. I'd like you to grow a little bit faster. What do I want to put on this tile? I think we have plenty of food here. Should probably put just a workshop. Yeah. These guys, I need to have them start putting railroads. I know that because we're not able to ship them to Borneo anymore. So sad. Oh, another bomber. Okay, where is that damn American fighter that keeps intercepting me? He's not here. Oh wait, yes he is. Well, there's a P-40. There's a lightning. Yeah, I see the lightning here with 12.3 health. Okay, so this is where he's based. How do they have so much people here? I know they had a lot, but like, there's only roads on these tiles. Well, there's railroads now. Okay. I think I need to get a spy in here and start blowing up some of these railroads. I think I only have one spy and he's over in Japan. This bomber I will be relocating up here to Chengdu. He's too far south to be doing any good. Where do I want to send you? Can I send you? It's too far out of the way. Well, I do want to get one more worker over here, so I don't like having a worker not do any end his turn without moving, but yeah, that's okay. Then we'll have we have 6 workers down here total, and then we can just come make a railroad like boom boom, and yeah, it'll be good. I need to get railroads all over here in Siam country. Okay, infantry, like I said, sending all reinforcements over here to take Bayou first. And we got a garrison as well. Yep. You as well. Let me see. So if we get a railroad here, so I'm trying to trace the movement my army would take if they're coming from China. So we have a railroad here. So I think I just need to get a railroad here. Well, let me get a mine here. Let me do that. I think we're kind of good on workers. I think. Yeah, I think we are. I think I can train a garrison over there. This city, I'd have you train another merchant ship. It's not great for hammers, so I'd rather these cities not great for hammers train merchant ships. A marine, yes, Tokyo. I'm going to actually cool down with the engineers for a little bit and have them go into scientists, because this is our science city after all. We're not really making anything important at the moment. I'll train another paratrooper. We expanded our borders here. We're at the happiness cap. Can we build something to help us get a little bit happier? A stadium. Anything else? Radio towers +1 happiness. I wish gems, gold, and silver. We have gems and gold. It's 144 hammers. Not to mention 25 hammers. Plus 25% production. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. Work a few more hammers. Yeah, and an engineer slot, so get the foundry there. Alright. Do we need more workers? So we have 6 workers. I think we're going to get like these railroads connected pretty fast. But these cities over here in Vietnam are kind of, they just have a ton of food. Not a lot of hammers, so like, what am I gonna use them for? Not training workers. Yeah, there's no more engineer slots we can go into. Here there is. So here I might let you grow a little bit, so I can get some more engineer slots. Saigon, I'm gonna have you continue. I don't trust the seas. I'd probably need to be making more garrisons, because there's a giant threat to the south. We have a barracks here. I'll train this worker, and I'll train a garrison here. Okay, now I'll train this worker. I'll train garrisons here. Alright, so we're going to get basic computers next turn, which unlocks the Security Bureau, which I think I already mentioned. I don't think I want to basically build this anywhere. Defense against espionage. None of my cities that they can sneak a spy into, I'm worried ultimately about spending this much hammers on a security bureau. Maybe like in Tokyo, but I'm not worried they're going to be able to get a spy in there in the first place. Anyways, it also unlocks a laboratory. I might make this in Tokyo, and that's about it. What are my science cities? Yeah, obviously Tokyo with the Oxford University, Osaka, and Hiroshima. Osaka's not bad either. But of course, well, maybe I'll do Osaka. Maybe I'll do Tokyo as well. I probably will do Tokyo, especially if running scientists. Anyways, basic computers also unlocks radar. Available to naval units. +1 visibility range. As we know, the naval units in this mod have like a visibility range of 1. So it would not be a bad idea for me to have like 1 unit in a big stack that has a slightly more visibility range. Am I right? So that's something to consider. If I have oil and I'm ever able to train more. So this is, I haven't talked about this technology yet. Commerce rating unlocks the synthetic oil plant, which provides 1 oil. Requires amphibious operations, which I already have. I mean, it's at this point, it's kind of far out there, isn't it? Do I need to be teching my way to commerce rating? Also unlocks submarine 2, which is a bit more powerful than submarine 1. 24, so 4 more movement, 2 more strength, 72 more hammers. Anyway, submarine 2, yes, it's nice. But I mean, the main thing about commerce rating is the synthetic oil plant, and it would make me not have to worry about oil ever again. 720 hammers. I guess I can't make that in Sendai, because this is our second national wonder. And it's an expensive building, to be sure. And I can't make it in Sendai, because I'm making the West one here. Canton. We're making the Red Cross there. But we could make the synthetic oil plant here, perhaps. I know it's in China, but I think I think we're able to defend China pretty well at this point. Here I need to pull up a farm or 2. Let's work that. But yeah, so I think at this point, oil is such a damn out of reach pipe dream for me. I really need to start focusing, I think, on teching towards commerce rating. So basic computers is next. Cryptography, intercept station. I guess I could maybe make that in a few. Signals Intelligence Center. One free spy. Decent amount of espionage. Let's see. Destroyer 2. I know I was planning on researching mechanical bomb sites. But you know what? I think I just need to go all out for commerce rating. So unless things change, that is going to be my plan. So let me do that. In fact, let me turn up research. I know I was saving my... Do I turn off espionage completely? I'd hate to do that. Because with that Civic, with their Civic of boosting espionage in all cities, I'd rather be running a little bit of espionage to take advantage of that. Right now we're keeping pace. We're at 99%, so like we have a little bit more espionage into the allies than they have into us. But if I were to, 3 turns, 3 turns, 3 turns. Three, 6, 9. I might, and maybe I start a Golden Age right now, actually. And just take my way to, because, well, here's the thing about that. It's already 720 hammers, If I were to come make that in Canton, I'd probably put a few more mines here. I'd work all the hammer tiles around here. Okay. I could make that pretty fast. You know what? To hell with it. Oil's such... I think I'm going to start a golden age right now. I know I was holding off on these guys until I'm able to have oil again, so I can put all those extra hammers into actually having into actually building oil units. But at this point, we just need to beeline, I think, for commerce rating. So you can see now if I increase it to 90%, it's 3 turns, 3 turns, 3 turns instead of 4 turns. If I start a golden age, sloped armor. Yeah, sloped armor, I don't need that. Okay. I definitely can't maintain 100% for very long. That's going to eat my treasury completely in 3 turns. And it's still only 3 turns for each of these. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to keep 90%. I'm turning off espionage. We're beelining for commerce rating. I need to get this. So, that's the plan. Golden Age has begun. Hopefully we can get another, well, that'll be hard. But hopefully we can get the great people for another Golden Age. Is there anything else I forgot to do this turn? We did our airlift. I know I forgot last turn. Bummer. Wonder what the Americans are going to do, other than hope that the British bail them out. Wonder what I'm going to do in response to them probably taking the Philippines next turn. And Borneo. Yeah. Well, we took the city of Chengdu. And I think a British bomber along with it. Overall, things are a little bit up in the air at the moment, aren't they? Okay, thank you guys for watching. That's my turn. Early October 1942. And we progress next turn into late October 1942. Dun dun dun. Anything happen? Nah. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more. Take care.